Hey, Otaku Tour Guide here with another unboxing. I mentioned in my earlier videos that I had some comics that were coming, 3 shipments. Actually, make it 4, 4 shipments. I made a purchase yesterday of a Grail book. There's a lot of probably speculation, hype upcoming, so um, I think I was able to get it at a pretty fair price. We'll have to see once the book arrives, but um, I feel good about the purchase. I finally have it in my possession. It's been a book I've been wanting since I was a little kid. I used to have the book actually, but um, uh, it was a really um, it was a really beat up copy. In fact, I remember the cover coming off that and some of my other GI Joe comics. But anyway, so that Grail book is coming, and I'll share it when it arrives. But yeah, I mean, um, I essentially that's my last book because and it's fitting. I end sort of the purchases for 2021 and probably into the foreseeable future. I'm gonna stay off eBay. I'm not gonna buy anything. I'm gonna avoid going to comic shops and just doing anything comic related, aside from maybe just I guess reviewing books and talking comic news and whatnot. But other than that, I'm not gonna buy any books for 6 months, and then at the end of the 6 months, we will probably make a CGC submission. So whatever budget I have at that point will go to submitting some books. I'm hoping to submit 10 books, but we'll just have to see what happens there. But anyway, that'll be probably sometime in June, and we're still waiting for books to come back from CGC. So without further ado, I'm just going to open this up. I do not want to reveal this guy's address, so I'm just going to lower the camera a little bit while I open up the package here. And this was packed up really nice. I will share this seller's eBay information at the end of the video, so you can, buy from this individual. But it's yet to be seen whether I'm satisfied with the purchase. But in all likelihood, I will be. Now, these were promised as high-grade copies, so that's really what's going to determine. Yeah, right off the bat, not a terrible job with packaging. Just kind of, you can see right there, he kind of reinforced the sides and the top with cardboard. That's not so bad, and it looks like it kept and it's a box, so I really appreciate the care and effort with the box. The box is, you're gonna know if anything gets damaged first from and it looks like nothing like that happened. And again, like I said in previous videos, the U.S. Postal Service, say what you will, but their package handling is much better than FedEx or UPS, and that's just based on my opinion. I don't have any evidence to base that on other than my experience. Okay, so this is 20 books that we got. They're all Superman comics, and as you can see, they've been wrapped up pretty tight and nice. So it's going to be hard to do with one hand, so I'm just going to take a pause, and then we'll be back and we'll reveal what I got. Okay, so I'm back. So the comics look to be in pretty good shape, and I can't tell. There's a little kind of, I don't know if you can see there. There's like a slight bend there, right there, like like it just seems to be like toward the top here. Um, but that may just be due to like the weather. It was cold, and so I don't know if that. It's warm in my room now, so I don't know if that's causing like a bend in the boards because of the temperature fluctuation or what. But there's a little slight bend. It was packed up really nice with this layers of plastic wrap. Um, I guess bubble wrap would be good, but again, when you wrap it up tight like that, it makes this just like a solid piece. So that actually can um, work uh, in favor of not in terms of like protecting the comics, because it creates this one massive body. But we'll go over the books one at a time. What I really like is the guy used new bags and boards, so that's one real positive I'm seeing right off the bat. And so let's see here. Looks like he has it split up here. Let's just put this pile over here, and we'll start. So yeah, TGW Comics. So you can kind of, so far it's been this has been pretty good so far, even though we haven't looked at the books yet. So far with the packaging, the fact that it arrived all the way from New Jersey, or sorry, Massachusetts, was it? Anyway, he's on the East Coast. So we start with this really beat up copy of Superman 268, and I knew it was beat up. This is a low grade copy. You've got like corner creases and whatnot. So I mean, this wasn't one of the books I was after, but it's sort of a nice Bronze Age Superman cover to add to the collection. Again, it's not worth much. It looks like the cover's still intact, but there's just a lot of wear on the cover. But it's a great cover. Yeah, it's one of the rare times you'll see Superman and Batgirl on a cover. This may be their first cover ever. But she's riding like a cool little moped there. Nice purple cover. Cool book to add to the collection. We may sell it. I don't know who would want. Okay, so here we go. We got 3 copies of Superman 82, and this is sort of the return of Kal-El in the Jurgens run. Great cover. So this is has some variant covers. This is the chromium cover, and so as you can see, very high. It looks, on first impression, it looks very high grade. Can't say I'm disappointed so far. Another copy here. Another great cover. And again, these are all in new bags and boards, which I really am grateful for. These are it's, I think everybody's struggling with prices for these kinds of these kinds of goods, the bags and boards. So it's nice to see someone. Okay, this is high grade. There's a little corner nick there, but again, I have 3 additional copies of this, so I mean, they're all high grade. So I mean, this isn't really what I bought the lot for. That's not a terribly valuable book, and this is another book that is not something that I was going after in this lot, and it doesn't look to be in near. I mean, maybe near. I mean, it could be, but no, that's not near mid. And I doubt this can be pressed out either. It looks to be hard stock cover. But again, these 2 comics here are not what concern me in the lot. They're just sort of there. this is the book that for me was absolutely essential. And it's a near mint copy, but there's a little bit of a corner issue there that could ding us. So I mean, I think you can make the argument that this is a high grade copy, but to say near mint, it may be a little bit of a stretch. But other than that issue there, the spine looks really nice. And so, yeah, I'm very satisfied with this copy. You're talking about just a very sort of negligible, I mean, I'm sure that can be pressed out as well. But this is the first issue of the second volume of Superman by John Byrne. And that is a great ad. And we also have number 2. This is another great cover. This is a very clean copy. A little edge wear there at the top. Considering this is, comic from 87, not too shabby. And then this one, number 3. This great Dark Side cover. That is an amazing cover. Now this one has a little bit of more issue there. Some color breaking ticks there. That, I mean, still a high grade copy. That would probably ding it down to like an 8.5. Everything else looks good. That cover is it's a great cover. And yeah, I got these books essentially for like a little over $1 each. 20 books for it was, I think, $20 plus tax. So just a little over $1 for each book, which makes it a great buy. Especially that Superman number 1 for $1 is a great. And these books as well, these chromium cover ones, those, I'm sure those will go up in value. Okay, so let's check out the other half of this lot. Just gonna flip it over here. And again, this is the other part of the lot that I was interested in getting. So I really wanted to collect this entire run of the Man of Steel. I have both the number 1 and the variant cover of number 1. They're not high grade. I mean, they're high grade copies, but kind of, I would say, mid to high grade on both of them. Whereas these were touted as near mint, and from what I can see, that seems to be the case. Looks like a very clean copy. These aren't worth very much, but for those of you that don't know, this is actually the very first variant cover, meaning it's a different cover, touted as a special collector's edition. So prior to this, the variant covers, they're not really variant covers. The variant covers were limited to like printing errors or recalls. So you'd have like a version of a cover that would go out that was either recalled or maybe the error was caught, and then subsequent corrections were made. And so the error variants are very rare. So that prior to this, there wasn't actually an official low print run variant cover. This is the first, and it came very late. Midway into the copper age it came. And it's a beautiful cover. It's just iconic. Superman's chest logo. Clark Kent's obviously transforming into Superman. So we've got 3 copies now. I've got 4 copies total. I got 3 copies in this lot. Very happy with that. We've got 3 copies of number 1 as well. So we could probably bundle these and sell them together for the, sorry, 2 copies of number 1. Yeah. And again, these aren't worth much. Otherwise, I would get it graded because it's just, for me, John Byrne's Superman is iconic. The only Superman I put ahead of John Byrne Superman is Jim Lee Superman. So Jim Lee and then John Byrne have the 2 most iconic interpretations of the character. I mean, you could also make the argument for the original, was it Joel Schuster? His iconic, that's just, but that's like classic, right? We're talking like you have the original, and then you have these modern interpretations. So 2 copies, a little dingy, and there's some corner that's fine. Again, these books aren't worth much, so I doubt I could move these. I just wanted to have a complete set. This is important, this condition. That's disappointing. There's a corner crease right there. So other than that crease, this is the Batman cover was something I was hoping to, and then we got a spine tick as well. So that's a little disappointing. I wanted a clean copy there. This one seems to have similar issues, just sort of edge wear there, a couple of spine ticks, non-color breaking though. This one, so we got a complete run, but what's disappointing is this one's clean. This is a clean copy. Some of the books are not near mint. They are high grade, they're just not near mint. But can't complain. There's again, getting these books for essentially $1. These are dollar bin books, and to be honest, if you were to pull these from the dollar bin, you'd be getting probably books that are similar or worse in condition from your LCS. So yeah, appreciate, this is actually a very good, I'm very satisfied with this purchase. Again, $20 for 20 books. Nothing particularly valuable here, but these are books that I've been looking to add to my collection, just because I grew up reading this run of Superman, the Byrne run of Superman, and so having some of the early, the first 3 issues of the run, along with some key issues here from the Jurgens run and the entire mini series, along with 3 near mint copies of the variant cover, the first variant cover in comics, for me is great. So I'm very pleased. So that's it. Very short video. Thank you for watching. And again, we're going to come back with more unboxings. I have 3 more shipments on the way. One, I probably get the Grail in the last one, so look out for that Grail book video. We'll unbox it together. And yeah, I'm going to take a break from buying stuff off of eBay or just anything comic related for a while. Spent way too much, but I can say this, 3 months into my sort of my re-entry into the hobby, because I started in September, so I would say it's September, October, so end of September, so mid-September, September. So it's been September, October, November, December. It's been about 3 to 4 months since we're back on this journey. Sorry, 3 months since I've been back on this journey, and I've got to say, I've already I've already picked up pretty much. I have I had, I would say, 5 grails on my list, and I have all of them now except for one. So I've been able to pick up all 4 grails for, again, very reasonable prices. We'll have to see what the grades are, though. Again, that CG submission will come at some point, but it won't be until probably June of next year. So, very, for now, yeah, just happy with the progress I've made. Spent a little too much money, but you know, that's fine. We have the books. They're all books that I'm wanting, and now I'm just gonna turn my focus to selling some books on eBay now. And so, the nice thing about my eBay store is I'm going to have it very connected to my social media platforms, including this channel. And so right before I post a book online on eBay, I will be kind of poring over the book. I'll take it out. I'm going to handle it with gloves, take it out so you can kind of we'll take a look at the interior, take a look at the cover and back cover in detail, just so it gives you peace of mind. And again, I want to remain in communication with my customers, so that I can be transparent about the grade of the book. Most of my books are high grade, but I do have a few that have issues, and so you will get, not only in the videos, but in my communications with you, you'll get a full kind of transparent transparent listing of all the flaws in the book, as well as any questions and answers that answers to questions you may have. And of course, I want to give you a fair deal, but also be able to make the margins I need to make on the books. So please look out for those videos and those listings as they come up. And just to let you know, I've got one item right now for sale on my eBay account, and that's this book. It is priced very high. I only kind of put it up there as sort of a place marker. I will be pricing books probably more to their fair market value as we get the online shop rolling. So that's it. Thank you.